Hey, good morning. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you for streaming with us. We definitely appreciate it. It is a good looking day out there, and believe it or not, we're going to be in the 50s, talking about that over the last couple of days that today we hit the 50s. Now, if you're wondering, like I was, when was the last time we had 50 degrees or better temperatures here in San Antonio? You'd have to go to the early morning hours of Saturday. So all the way from the early morning hours of Saturday all the way till noon today, that's when we're finally going to hit 50. That's a long time below 50 degrees, and it's quite the cold spell. But don't get used to the warmth. Tomorrow will be in the 60s, but another cold front comes in and it turns colder again Friday and into the weekend. All right, out there right now, looks great. We've got sunshine, got a little bit of some high-level clouds. Let's talk about the weekend real quick. Wind chills Saturday morning could be as low as 20, and in single digits will be the wind chills up in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. If you're going up there this weekend, make sure you take your big jacket because you're going to need it. All right, low temperatures this morning, I believe it was 29. Yes, 29 degrees was the low. We're at 46. It's still chilly out there. Still make sure you've got a jacket, that's for sure. The record low was 20, set back in 1897. We had a pretty big cold spell back in 1897. That's like 4 days in a row that they broke a record. The record low is 20. Record high 81 in 1909. Long time ago we had that record high. All right, here's what we're going to do today. Temperatures will hit 50 at noon. We'll have sunny to mostly sunny skies. High today 57. And then this evening, of course, it is going to get colder. Temperatures drop, and we'll be in the 40s, and we'll drop down to, I would say probably 32, something like that tomorrow morning. All right, temperatures at this hour, 10:18 in the morning. It's 46, 47 Seguin, Stinson Airfield, also at 47. We've got a lot of 40s to go around. I believe almost everybody is in the 40s at the 10 o'clock hour. Fredericksburg's still in the 30s at 39. The warmest spot, Beeville, at 54. We had some pretty good wind chills earlier this morning, down in the teens again in some places, but as you can see, wind chills are getting better, things are getting better, and it's not going to be a warm day, but it will be a warmer day this afternoon. High pressure at the surface around Louisiana, Mississippi are going to bring us a nice day today, but there will be some high clouds. You can kind of see those on the satellite imagery. If you're new to town, and just move to San Antonio, pick out your town that you're from, and that's what the high temperatures are going to be like today. If you want to escape the cold, there's only 4 states where you can really escape the cold, and that's Arizona, California, Florida, and Hawaii. And really, by Miami standards, the high temperature in Miami today is only going to be in the mid-60s, around 64. So that's not really escaping a whole lot, but that's the place you want to go, I guess, to escape, Miami, Florida. Key West. Key West probably be in the mid to upper 60s there. All right, in the mid and upper levels, we've got a northwesterly flow aloft. That's a dry flow for us. One thing I am watching is this big, nice trough, kind of short wave around the big, huge, long wave trough coming around. And that will come through on Friday, and that will bring in much colder air for Saturday and Sunday. But the weather's going to be nice. We'll have lots of sunshine, but boy, is it going to be cold this weekend. And then Tuesday, I think we've got a decent chance for showers into Wednesday and maybe even into Thursday morning. I'm going to go, last couple of days, I've been going with 40% chance on Wednesday, mid next week. Because of the cloud cover mid next week, temperatures are going to be on the cool side, I think. All right, so as we head through the day, 57 for a high today, lots of sunshine. Tomorrow morning, 32 or 33, and then 65 for Thursday. It'll be more of a mostly cloudy day for your Thursday. Pollen count, have you noticed ever since the Arctic air moved in? Boy, it has really put the kibosh. Do people say that? I don't even know if that's a good word to use. What do you say?
I say that.
Great, kibosh.
I say that.
Is that a northern thing?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
I'll look into that.
I don't even know what kibosh really means. Does it?
Put the kibosh on something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Darcy, do you know? Yeah. No. Does anybody know? Nobody in the news. We don't know.
Derivation of it.
Yeah. So if I don't know really what it means, I probably shouldn't say it. But anyway, it'll put the kibosh on. Notice I kind of really caused the cedar to come down and molds to come down. All right. Let's see. Over the next 14 days, here's what you can expect. Tomorrow, low 32, high 65. Friday, low 35, high 54. And that's being generous, I think. Maybe even colder than that in the afternoon. Saturday, wind chills near 20. I think the low is going to be about 29. If you've got a soccer game Saturday morning, ooh, wow. Lots of sunshine, though. It's going to be a sunny day, but it is an impact day. KENS 5 weather impact alert for Saturday and also for Sunday morning. Sunday morning, mid-20s, high at about 53. Monday, 59. Tuesday, 30% chance of showers. I think a 40% chance for Wednesday and a 20% chance for Thursday. And high temperatures next week, the highest we're going to get, I think, is 64 on Tuesday. And I think we're back in the 50s for the 5th and the 6th. So this has been a little cool lately, right? And then we're going to try to warm up to average for the weekend of the 7th and 8th. There's something big happening the weekend of the 7th and the 8th. What is it?
The weekend of the 7th and 8th, something big? That's a great question.
Sunday the 8th.
Sunday the 8th? That's not
Because somebody goes, Super Bowl? Yeah, it's Super Bowl, Sunday the 8th.
Super Bowl?
I believe so, unless I've got messed up with the kibosh and everything. But I believe it is Sunday the 8th.
Okay, you're right.
So Super Bowl weekend here, not bad, kind of average. Lows in the 40s, highs in the 60s. And you know what? What we've seen lately, we'll take average. And then as we head into the 9th and the 10th, 66 and 70 will be the high temperature on the 10th. And you're probably saying, hey, how come you know, if you go 14, why can't you go out to February the 14th? Well, maybe we'll tackle that tomorrow. That's the way I see the world right now. Thank you for streaming with us. We appreciate it. Make sure and go to KENS5.com and KENS 5 Plus and keep it right here at KENS 5. We appreciate you. Make sure to watch the noon show, 4, 5, 6, and 10. And I will be back tomorrow morning to let you know what's happening. And you know what? I gave myself an idea. I don't have good ideas very often, but I think tomorrow I will probably include that Valentine's Day, February 14th. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Enjoy the sunshine. Enjoy the 50s. And I will see you later.